We are back here in NBA 2K25 with another speed rebuild, and this time around we're doing the Minnesota Timberwolves. And so if you're new around here and you don't know what a speed rebuild is, it's basically a challenge where I only get 10 minutes to make as many trades as possible to try and build up this team and win a championship in one season. So like I mentioned, today I am using the Minnesota Timberwolves, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so just looking at the roster, of course, you know we got Anthony Edwards, 93 overall. He's untouchable, but just out of curiosity, if I were to trade him, we can't even get an offer for him. So Anthony Edwards is just that good that no team has enough assets to be able to get him. And you know, as a Timberwolves fan, I agree with 2K's logic there. But yeah, man, I mean, just looking at this roster, it feels very weird. And actually, ironically, opening day is today. I'm pretty sure the first game is today. Well, I'm recording this at 4 a.m. Well, it's almost 5 a.m. on 10/22/24, so I'm pretty sure today is the first game if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. It's 9 o'clock. I just looked it up, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I talked about this in the one Hornets speed rebuild that I did, which, by the way, if you've not seen that, I recommend you check that out after watching this one. But that Karl Anthony Towns trade, man, it just shocked me. I seriously, I still feel weird looking at the roster without Karl Anthony Towns. It's just so weird. Like, he was my favorite Timberwolf of all time, and you know, I hope one day they're able to work something out where he comes back. But you know, I do understand the move. Like, I feel like the move makes sense. However, you know, the personal side of it, you know, it hurts. But I was so shocked when it happened. Like, I was out in public and all of a sudden some of my friends start texting my group chat. They're saying, "Oh, Cat to the Knicks, Cat to the Knicks, Cat just got traded." And I'm just like, there's no way, they're just trolling around. Because literally every offseason there's Cat to the Knicks rumors. Like, literally every year, it was just a year-round thing. So I didn't really think anything of it. So then I go on Twitter, which, by the way, I do have a Twitter at Ryan the Gamer, which if you are not following, I recommend you go follow that. And I checked Sham's account, and sure enough, he posted that Cat got traded for Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, and a first-round pick, which is not in here, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, watching the Timberwolves this year is going to feel so weird without Cat. You know, I do like where the team is at, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand the move and everything. It's just, like, it's going to feel so weird. But yeah, that's enough of me talking. So in regards to my strategy here, normally when I do these, I try to acquire as much, like, star talent as I possibly can. However, for this one, the Timberwolves are a very good team in sim already. So I feel like here I just need to put like a solid number 2 around Anthony Edwards, and then getting everyone on the bench to at least an 80 plus overall, because I don't really need to trade for another 90 overall because, you know, like I said, the Timberwolves are a very good team in simulation already. So I think it really comes down to improving the number 2 option and then just getting a whole bunch of depth for the team. So yeah, that's really my strategy here, and you know, that's enough of me talking. I think we should go ahead and get started. All right, I got my timer set up right next to me, 10 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna go ahead and start it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. All right, well, you know, I just want to see Julius Randle. What can I get? I don't think I will trade him, but like, if the offer is just too good. Drew Holiday. Okay, well, that's a very good offer. I might do that one. 87 overall. De'Aaron Fox. Okay. That. Oh, we could get Cat back. What? Like, why not? We could get Cat back. Okay. Okay. So De'Aaron Fox or Drew Holiday. So, or I could get Kuzma. Could do that. So let's see. In this one, I get Al Horford, but I also do give up Mike Conley. Al Horford, 80 overall, and then Lauri Markkanen, 86. I'm not gonna do that. De'Aaron Fox. So I get a first-round pick here. So I give up Mike Conley and Julius Randle for De'Aaron Fox and a first rounder. You know, I think I'm going to do the Celtics one because I also get Al Horford, who has 2-star value. So it's going to be easier to flip him than the first round pick, which had 1.5-star value. So that's what we're going to do with that one. So we pick up Drew Holiday, 87 overall. So now, Rob Dillingham, how much value does he have? He should have like 2.5, maybe 3, possibly, if this trade finder will load. So he has 3.5. Okay, so that's a lot more value than I would have thought. Okay, so that kind of changes things here. So I could really package him with like Drew Holiday and then throw in a first round pick and then maybe I get offered a 90 overall. So Damian Lillard 89 overall and Gary Trent. So Damian, we could get Julius Randle back. So De'Aaron Fox, we could get Cat back. Okay, Jamal Murray. So Dame, I'm very tempted to take this offer because Dame is very good in simulation. However, I feel like I could probably get a little more if I used Rudy Gobert because of the contract difference. So actually, let me include that first round pick. So Rudy Gobert makes more than um who was that? Who was I just looking at? Drew Holiday. How did I forget his name in half a second? I have no idea. But he makes more than him. So okay, I figured the offers would be a little more like higher overall because the higher overall players are making more money, but does not seem to be the case, which is fine. So I'm gonna do that Damian Lillard one because he is very good in simulation. So we'll add exception. Yes, Damian Lillard, welcome to Minnesota. Okay, so now we have a backcourt of Damian Lillard and Anthony Edwards. That is crazy. Now, what I'm going to do is just fill out the bench. So Leonard Miller, 1.5 star value. I mean, we'll take anything. I don't really want to give up a pick. So I could get Batum. I could get a first rounder. I also give up Joe Ingles. Let's see. I could get a first round pick. I'll do the one. Where was that one where I give up Joe Ingles? So we also get John Concher. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So we'll do that one. And that will give me another first round pick to work with. Did not mean to click that. I have just over. Okay, my recording stopped there. So there's going to be a jump cut right there. But yeah, as I was saying, I have just over 6 minutes left to go here. So Josh Minot, how many star value is he going to have? I hope I pronounced his last name correctly, by the way. So 1.5. Okay, Josh Richardson, if I give up a second round pick. Or I could get a first rounder from the Kings. We will do that one. So now I believe I have 3 tradable first round picks, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, my controller, what in the world, dude? Why is this? Okay, dude, here we go with this again. Now my controller's blinking every time I try to record, bro. But anyways, though, so it's working. So we're chilling here. So we're not trading Ants. So Naz Reid, it would hurt. However, I gotta test the water, see what's out there. Naz Reid and 2 first round picks. I'm really just looking for depth at this point. So if I could get Rob back, if I could get like 2 players in the 80s, I would do that. I'm not really looking for like starters like Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson. I could do this one. And then, or Derek Lively, Aaron Gordon, Christian Braun. I mean, like if I'm trading Naz Reid, I want 2 players that are going to be in the 80s, like preferably 81 or above. Well, what position do I really need? Like, I did not mean to close out of that, but I mean, 4 minutes left. We're chilling on time. So, point guard, we could use a backup. Shooting guard, we're good. We can move Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He should have some decent value. Small forward, I mean, power forward, we could improve. I could move Naz Reid to power forward as well. So, I'm going to shop Naz Reid again and just look at those offers again and just see what we have. I could flip Jaden McDaniels at 80 overall. He should have pretty good value. So, do I bring Julius Randle back? I mean, 85 overall. Is there anyone higher overall than him? Aaron Gordon, 84. But we also get Christian Braun. Anyone higher than an 85? No. Okay. Well, Julius Randle, welcome back. That was a long tenure in Boston that you had, but you're back in Minnesota. So, okay. Do I trade Jaden McDaniels here? That's, like I said, I want to get depth, but like I'm kind of going against that. But Jaden McDaniels, he should have good value. So if I did Jaden McDaniels in a first, I mean, I got over 3 minutes left, so we're chilling. Chris Middleton. The thing is, though, with Chris Middleton, he's not very good in sim, from what I've noticed. So, I'm going to pass on him. And I got him a lot in my 2K24 speed rebuilds. We could get OG Anunoby. I might do that one actually, unless I see anything better. Actually, I'm not really sure how well OG Anunoby does, but I'm gonna do it anyways. You know, why not? He's higher overall, so maybe it will work out. Yes, we want to do this trade. Okay, now I should probably start worrying about my depth if this would work. Okay, so point guard, we could use a backup. I want to trade Nickeil Alexander-Walker just to see what I could get. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left, so we're chilling on time. So I could get a pick. He has 2.5 star value, so that's actually pretty decent. Wait, could I trade like Terrence Shannon Jr. for a first rounder? He was a second, or no, he was a first round this year. That's right. So we could from the Bucks. Is there any other team? 1.5. What was the Bucks one? I believe it was also 1.5. I don't know. If I don't see any other ones, we could get Tyus Jones. So 1.5 as well. Yeah, we'll just do this one. And then what I'll do is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, OG Anunoby, and that first round pick. We have just under 2 minutes left. So any small forward above like Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler was originally drafted by the Timberwolves, and so is Lauri Markkanen, fun fact. I might do that Jazz one. You know what? I am going to do that Jazz one. I completely went against my idea of just getting depth. But, I mean, the team is looking very good, so it's kind of hard to complain about that. So, I don't know. Do I just trade AJ Green for a pick? If I could get a pick out of him, even a second-round pick, I'll take anything. 2 seconds, we'll do that from the Pistons. So, could I do, like, Luke Cornett or actually Bates Diop? Could I get a pick out of him? First rounder? Any team going to give me a first rounder? Probably not. We could get AJ Green and a pick back. Yeah, no first round picks. So what about Luke Cornett and 2 second-round picks? Could I just get like a 80 overall? Or, I mean, anything above a 76. I saw Vince Williams. Could do that. If I don't, Tyus Jones, he'll be my backup point guard. We'll do that. If this will accept, you guys can hear me clicking. I hope you guys can hear me clicking because my controller literally just turned off. I know my controller's not dead. Okay. 30 seconds left. That's most likely going to be my last trade because I have really no trade assets right now, and my controller is literally just doing its own thing. And I got 20 seconds left, so that's just great. But, I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any trades here. I could flip Luka Garza, 1.5 star, or Nicholas Batum. Why not? That's going to be my last trade. I have 4 seconds left, and my controller will finally work, and that is time. All right, so yeah, this roster is a lot better than I thought I would get it to be. And do I need to move any positions around? I don't believe so. I think we're chill. Actually, I will move Dante DiVincenzo to the 3. He goes up to an 87, or an 82 overall. So, yeah, I believe we're chilling. Yeah, with that being said, let's go check out the rotation. Man, Damian Lillard looks so good in a Timberwolves jersey. But anyways, though, so looking at this rotation, so at point guard, we got Dame. Shooting guard, of course, we got Anthony Edwards. Small forward, Dante DiVincenzo. I don't know why Lauri Markkanen is not starting. Don't know what Chris Finch is doing there. But anyways, Julius Randle back on the Timberwolves after we traded him. Got him back. And then we got Rudy Gobert in at center. So all of our starters are at least an 85 overall, which is like insane. So we for sure have the best starting lineup in the NBA by a wide margin. And then coming off the bench, we have a very solid bench. We got Dante DiVincenzo, Walker Kessler, Tyus Jones, and Gary Trent Jr., and also Nicholas Batum, but he is not currently projected to get any minutes, but he's here as well. So yeah, man, this lineup is actually insane. I just hope 2K actually like has logic here and doesn't like have this team suck, because 2K is like very confusing for some reason, and you can have a very good team and it will suck. So let's just hope for once 2K is not like that. But yeah, man, this starting lineup is a lot better than I would have thought it would have been, because originally my plan was get a very solid number 2 option and then keep either Julius Randle or Rudy Gobert as my number 3, and then just build out the depth and everything like that. But we were able to get depth as well as make this starting lineup the best one in the NBA. So I'm very happy with how this turned out, and you know, I think this team can do it. I think this team can bring home Minnesota's first championship. So with that being said, before we do the season simulation, we got to do the seed prediction. Got to do it before every simulation here. And I feel like we have a ceiling of the 1 seed, and I would say a floor of like the 3 seed. Like, dude, if we get the 4 seed, I might just bench everyone and just give up on the playoffs, because dude, this team should break the wins record, you know, logically. But I mean, it is 2K, so I guess, dude, I don't know. I'm gonna be so mad if we like miss the playoffs, or if we get like the 5, 6, 7, anything below the 3 seed. I feel like 2K is just rigging us. But I mean, I guess at the end of the day, the seed doesn't really matter, because the goal is a championship. And you know, seeding, I mean, home games, I don't really think there's a difference in simulation for 2K. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. So anyways, that's enough of me talking. So my seed prediction, I said ceiling of 1, floor of 3. You know what, I'll go right in the middle, 2. I like, logically we should be the number 1 seed by far, but you know, it is 2K, and as much as I would love to say 1 seed, it's 2K, so I have to think logically in regards to 2K, and I'm going to predict the 2 seed. So yeah, you guys can comment your seed prediction if you would like, and without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and sim the season. Alright, so we're in record watch here. We are 1 loss away from tying the wins record, so let's see if we're able to get the wins record here. Just no losses. We got the 76ers and Bucks coming up. No losses. We have a real chance here. So we got the Grizzlies. We're going to simulate through date. Grizzlies. Nets. Don't lose to the Nets. Okay. Now it comes down to the Jazz. We have the opportunity to break the wins record here in the speed rebuild, and we do it. We defeat the Jazz, and we go 74-8 to break the wins record. Did I win GM of the year? Of course I did. Dwayne Caldwell, no idea where that name came from, but we did it. And Chris Finch, coach of the year, as expected. Did we get any other award winners? I guess not, which, you know, it is what it is. Luka averaging a triple-double, though. Luka is just insane in 2K. What about all NBA teams? Did we get any? Probably not, considering like how well-rounded this team is. Rudy Gobert, all defensive first team. What about all defensive second? Okay, none. And then there's no all rookie team. Okay. And of course, we got the 1 seed, and we will be taking on the New Orleans Pelicans here in round 1. So here in the playoffs, I might go down to an 8-man. I might. It just depends. Like, if we lose 2 games. Oh, by the way, I did sign Derrick Rose and Ricky Rubio because we needed to like get up to the roster limit mark. So I just signed 2 former Timberwolves, just in case anybody was wondering. But yeah, I mean, if we lose like 2 games, I would say we'll go down to an 8-man, maybe even a 7-man. I don't know. We'll see. But game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to the Pelicans. Okay, game 4 goes to us. Game 5, we close out the series in game 5, and we will be taking on the Golden State Warriors here in round 2. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. Can we sweep the Warriors here? And we do. We are going to have a rematch of last year's Western Conference Finals, taking on the Dallas Mavericks here, who swept the Suns and swept the Nuggets. Did we make any trades with the Mavericks? I don't believe so. I believe it's going to be the complete same team. Yeah, I don't think we did. Nonetheless, we're taking them on here, and the Eastern Conference Finals is between the Bulls and the Celtics. Did I make a trade with the Bulls or something? How are they in this spot? Just out of curiosity, because I have CPU to CPU trades off. So, yeah, I did not make a trade with the Bulls. So it's Kobe White going off. Kobe White, 82 overall, averaging 15 on the year, which is a drop off, 16 in the playoffs. Is Zach LaVine just like going off? I mean, 17 points per game. I mean, I don't know. I guess the Bulls just went on a run. They took down the Magic. They took down the Pacers in 7. The Knicks lost in 7, so there's no possibility of seeing Cat and the Knicks versus Julius Randle and the Timberwolves here. So that's interesting stuff going on in the East. However, here in the West, Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to the Mavericks. Okay, Game 3 goes to the Mavericks. Okay, we are going down to an 8-man rotation here. We might actually go down to a 7-man if things go bad. So Lauri Markkanen is going to start. He's going to get, I don't know, we'll give him 34 minutes a game. Why not? Anthony Edwards is getting 42. Dame is getting 37. Yeah, let's not lose another game here. Okay, Game 4 is going to go to the Mavericks. Oh my gosh, dude. Here we go, dude. I build this team up, and if we lose to the Mavericks, I'm going to be so disappointed. Not only because we lost to them in real life, but because this team is way too good to lose. Like, let's be real. Should I give Anthony Edwards like 44 minutes this game? He should probably get 48. You know, Walker Kessler, I'm going to take some minutes away. Anthony Edwards, 45. Dame, you're getting 40. Julius Randle, 37. Lauri, 38. Oh, this is bad. We're going to simcast because that's what we got to do when facing elimination. It's just the rules, even though I make the rules up here. So we got a lead here. We kind of are pulling away a little bit, but it looks like the Mavericks are starting to catch up a little bit, but maybe I'm wrong. We are pulling away, and we win Game 5. Looking at the box score, Ant dropped 37, Julius Randle with 35. They went off. Let's go on to Game 6 now. Game 6 here in Dallas, and Dallas comes out strong. They have a lead, but we are fighting back and forth, it looks like, and it's coming down to the wire here. But it looks like the Mavericks are pulling away, and it looks like we are going to be eliminated here. Very unfortunate. Luka dropped 47, and yeah, when Luka drops 47, not much you can do. So yeah, the Celtics win in the East. Just out of curiosity, the Mavericks win. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I really thought this team was going to win a championship, man. That's, wow. Like, I don't think I could have constructed a better team here. Like, that's just unfortunate. So yeah, with that being said, you guys can let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speed rebuild of next. I do have a playlist up on my channel of the previous ones that I've done. If you are interested, you guys can feel free to go check that out. But yeah, with that being said, that is going to be the end of the Minnesota Timberwolves speed rebuild. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way into the end. I really appreciate that. If you're interested in checking out my other content, I do have a ton of playlists on my page. I have Madden content, 2K25 content, College Football 25 content, and just gaming content in general. If you guys are interested, you guys can feel free to go check those out. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.